and welcome back to another video, and today I have Leonardo over here with me, and he actually came 6th place in the Card Brawlers tournament this past week, and he was playing Salamangreat, which is really cool. But before I do get into the video, I do want to give a shout out to Leonardo's team, Purple Haze team. They have a YouTube channel. I'll be leaving the link in the description, so be sure to go check them out and subscribe to them. It's completely free, and I'm sure they will love that, so do that, and that's great. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So Leonardo, you can take it from here.
We can start with the profile, right?
Mm.
For I played 9 Anthrops. I played 3 Ash, 3 Crows, and only 3 Emperor. I wanna play also the Phantasme, but I didn't arrive in time, and for local I choose to play another card that you will see after. But 9 Anthrop with the Phantasme, it's enough, and you need to see Phantasme in this deck. But these are very impactful versus all decks. Me to this, and these are very strong against Drytrum, against Dragman Vote, and Mirror Match, and the Sky Striker. But draw is inside that. Don't worry. And for the core of monsters, 3 Buffaloes, and the substitute of the Phantasme, 3 Parallel Exceed, because free Dweller or free Extenders, another spicy card that you will see after. And for some great monsters, Ratio Standard, free Foxy, free Spinny, 1 Jaguar, because you don't need the second. If you need the first Helio, you will summon it. But if you don't need, you will summon the Gazelle or the Falco for the recovery, and Wolf Falco, and the best card of this game with the Wolf. And for the spells, free Silent Mining for search, and the only card for stopping the Anthrops, the Cold by the Grave, and this card is limited, and it's a correct thing that this card is limited, because I don't want to see free Redice Fusion with free Cold by the Grave, or like something this shit. And for utilities, 2 Desires, and 2 Twister in the main deck. 2 Desires because is a deck that you don't wanna banish a lot of resources, and you wanna use one in a match. And Twin Twisters, you wanna see it, and you draw for Buffalo and for Desires, but is not so powerful versus all the deck like Tritrons. And we can continue with the Salamangreat spells.
Actually, I have a really quick question about the desires.
Yeah.
So, did you find yourself banishing like a lot of your resources when using it, or did it work out for you generally? And would you cut it or keep desires?
No, because I play free Spinny and free Foxy, and because I use 1 Desire in all the match. But with 2 Desires it's too much, because you are scared to banish a lot of resources. And for some great cards and spells, the traps, obviously, the circle, the sentry, 2 wheel, because you don't need the third, because if you have no monster, so if you have the second in hand, you don't need to this, and you can summon Gazelle for extend your plays, and 2 rage and 2 roar, because you wanna always see one of it and descend each other with Gazelle. And
one quick question also about your trap lineup. So I know a lot of people are also running stuff like Psalm Strike and stuff like that. And what do you think about that?
This deck is a deck that can play a lot of Anthrops. And for going first, Roar plus Rage, or Roar plus Dweller, or Rage plus Dweller, or Negation plus an Anthrops, and a lot of follow-ups, it's enough. But Anthrops like Imperial Order, like Strikes, is not so fine when you go second, because when you go second, you need an Anthrop, because You need a lot of entraps because these decks has not so much extender. Yeah, the Buffalo. Buffalo is better than the Bug because in a meta deck in meta when where there is the gamma. Gamma on the debug is the death of the deck, absolutely. And debug is not so fine because don't give you a plus, and you don't end with the Stellar because you summon the Gazelle a lot in a lot of ways, and the deck play without the Gazelle a lot of times.
Mm,
And for the extra deck, the standard ratio, the three Bailings, three Wolf, and two Itlio in the right artwork. Please don't play the secret version because it's not the card art, please. Um, for the access code package, obviously, and yeah,
it's
that's
insane.
this card is absolutely insane with the update jammer. Absolutely, it's a lot of shit. I prefer the eternal format without this shit, and you can play the Baguska, the Violet Chimera, and the Phoenix because the control match is not access code turbo.
Access Code
And
really is just an insane card. It
yeah,
carries a lot of the deck, right?
yeah. The hard choices for today and I tested it at the locals was the Mask Arena and the Unicorn. And for the Mask, I will cut it because I never summoned it, and because I imagine if you have the resources at turn one, but a lot of resources blast two or three monsters on the field with the Stelio and the resummon the Jack or the Spinny, you can summon Mask and you have the material for Unicorn, but never happened this. But Unicorn um, against the Mask was a very pretty card because it's a good power play for Salamangreat because you have never the cards for or the effects for out the opponent card like card cannot be destroyed and this is because it's leave to the field and go back to the deck is so 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 fine. For the XYZ, the coming back tell you the one of the best card about Wolf is my heart, and the rank for Abyss Dweller. This is better than the Guska in this meta because with Sky Striker or the Dogmatica Invoked or Prankies is better than the Baguska because Baguska is not so fine, but the Dweller standby is very painful for the opponent. Then you have questions about the extra deck or the like so standard, I think.
No, I think your extra deck is perfect, so I think we can hop onto the side deck.
Okay. For the side deck, for Antraps, I play 3 Nibs and 3 Drolls. Drolls against the Dogmatic Invoker and the Dragon, that's the best deck of this format. And the Nibiru for all the combo decks or mirror match. In mirror match, if you go first or if you go second, side the Nibiru. Is not is a crime. Don't side the Nibiru against the Salamangreat.
Actually,
The
really fast, I was just wondering, were you Nibiru'd a lot in the tournament?
A lot.
A lot?
A lot.
And you
Yeah.
still did so well, so that really says something about the deck.
Yeah, it's so fun. The one copy and the broken Pankotops discard trigger 2 effects. And if you have an American copy, please swap with my Italian copy's shit. And the last twin for the set decks with the reboot.
Yeah.
Sorry? With the reboot discard ban this card because it's so powerful it's broken when this card
Especially
is
with like
broken
an
when you see
OTK
it.
engine in the deck, right? Like access code,
Yeah,
if you open
yeah,
Red Reboot, you just OTK in the same turn.
yeah, yeah, all the time. Never happened that I use this and don't OTK with access code,
It's a
or
broken
don't
card.
leave all the sets with the hit Leo or the access code.
Mm.
And for going first, I decided at the last moment to play this, and is were revealed so good in this meta deck because you are not limited by this card. My main deck is Tribegate, period, and I want to play this in Target, but you cannot because you lost resources with the Revolt. But in this deck, there is a lot of decks. Is very cool, and the anti-spell plus order, the three cards anti the versus Sky Striker or spells in general, and you protect for the not for the Twister, but for Lightning Storm or something shit.
Off.
And it's all for my profile. If you want to ask me something,
I think that that side deck was actually really amazing. I really do like that anti-spell fragrance and IO tech because it just really kills Sky Striker and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you so much for coming onto the channel and doing this deck profile with me. Once again, guys, go subscribe to Purple Haze Team. The link will be in the description. And yeah, thank you so much, Leonardo, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright, guys. Peace.
yeah, thanks. See you to the next, guys.